Yo, 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 yo. I said, yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy coming to you guys with another video. Now, we're gonna get straight into this video, but before I do that, guys, make sure y'all leave a like on this video. Let's get 50 likes for this video because I'm actually gonna put a lot of effort into making this video by the time you guys see it. So let's aim for 50 likes for support. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit that notification bell so you guys always get notified whenever I do 2K21 news videos like this pertaining to 2K21, and most definitely 2K20 gameplay and streams, because you know 2K20 is not over yet, so I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys entertained. But anyways, guys, if you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm gonna look through all the prelude / demos we've had in the past, which the first being 2K17 Prelude, and I'm gonna just really quickly dive into what the definition of a prelude is, right? So the definition of prelude is an action or event serving as an introduction to something more important. So with that being said, I'll dive into this really quickly. You know, obviously this is what the prelude was like. So if you guys don't know, this was basically like an introduction to the game of 2K17, right? I don't think anybody was ever really a big fan of the prelude, but it definitely got everybody excited. And come on, guys, let's just be honest. Like when it's 2K season, we're all excited, bro. We just want the game to be good, though. That's just the main thing. But it gets everybody pumped for the game. As you guys know, I am a Lakers fan. But yeah, I'll just complete that really fast. But okay, so services are not up obviously because the 2K17 servers are, you know, the servers are down for 2K17. Every 2 years, 2K knocks down the servers. But basically, guys, this is what the prelude was. It was an introduction to the game of 2K17. Nothing really crazy. Obviously, you had a 2K store, which is not going to connect simply because, you know, the servers for 2K17 are down. But it did allow you to buy VC. Obviously, you could fix your My Player appearance from right here. The 2KU allowed you to go practice or whatever. The My Player inventory, you can't go here. You can't go there either because you need to connect. But I'm not gonna go into the 2KU because all it is in there is simply just you being able to practice the dribble moves and the jump shots of that specific year. You know, every single year the dribble moves get a little bit different, a little bit more unique, or they always switching it up. So I'm not gonna get into that. But trying to begin the My career. So we can't begin the My career on this probably simply because the servers are probably down. I'm gonna try to connect it, but this is what it was, guys. It was nothing crazy. This was 2K17 Prelude. I'm just remembering that I'm probably not even gonna be able to connect, but just going through the going through what the preludes look like, you know, I want to be able to show you guys what they were like and what I think 2K21's prelude / demo is going to be like. It's probably going to be called the demo because, you know, the prelude was just an introduction to the game. I'll give you guys a quick definition of what the demo is. A demo is a demonstration of a product or technique. So in my opinion, as we can't connect, but in my opinion, a demo is better than a prelude because a prelude is just an introduction. It's like a quick, you know, boom, 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 and that's it. But for 2K17's Prelude, I think you were only able to play in the My career or something like that. Or actually, I'll look into it for you guys right about now. Yeah, guys, so if I haven't said the definition of a demo really quickly, I just wanted to say it's a demonstration of a product or technique. So a demo is obviously better than a prelude. Prelude is just an introduction to something. So I think that's why 2K later on down, they ended up switching the title to demo, which we'll get into in a couple of 2Ks as we go through this video. But yeah, in 2K17 Prelude, all it was, guys, you played in college and you were only allowed to make one player per account. So literally, like, that was really the only thing that was super duper annoying, which everyone obviously got through because we just made other accounts and then made more players to test out the other builds. But yeah, you were only allowed one player per account, and you know, you played in 4 college games, and then I think it was a Team USA game. and that was it. That was the end of the Prelude. Obviously they had little cutscenes in it a little bit, I think, but it was nothing too crazy, nothing significant. So yeah, it was Midnight Mania, which was like whatever team you chose, and then it was like they had like Georgia, Michigan State, Georgia Tech. There were some good colleges in there, whatever. But yeah, that was the 2K17 Prelude. It was nothing crazy. We were allowed to pick, like I said, we were allowed to pick our animations. We were allowed to look at everything, like what animations were coming in terms of the park. You were allowed to upgrade your player. But if I can tell y'all straight up right here, do not buy VC from the Prelude or demo, because a lot of the times it does glitch and mess up. So a bit of advice for y'all, do not do that. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the 2K17 Prelude, guys. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, if you guys see screenshots, I'll try my best to put screenshots in there of what 2K17 Prelude was like. But yeah, let's get on to 2K18 Prelude now, y'all. Next up, fellas, next up, like I said, don't forget the definition of a prelude, guys. Prelude is an action or event serving as an introduction to something more important. Now remember, the servers are down. So guys, this is what 2K18 was. Now we could say it got worse because last year, I mean, I don't know, it's debatable between which Prelude was worse, either 18 or 17. But in 17 you were allowed to play in like what, I think it was about, like I said, it was about 4 games. It was about 4 games, and like 3 of them being college games, 1 Team USA. So you're getting different looks. This year, I don't know what 2K. I think this was more of a money hungry year for 2K. Obviously you can't connect to the 2K info to see what you know. Obviously all they showed right here was the versions of 2K18, which was the standard version, which had Kyrie Irving on it. The Legend Edition that had Shaq on it, which was the standard Legend Edition basically, and then the Legend Gold Edition that was $150, guys. Keep this in mind. The normal version for Kyrie was $60, the standard Legend Edition was $100, and then the Legend Gold was $150. Now, yeah, the Legend Gold did come with posters and stuff like that, but no 2K should ever be, they should never ever charge anybody $150 for any 2K. And I forgot what even came with it. It might have been 200k VC. I think it was 200k VC that came with it. So maybe not. But I mean, yeah, it's debatable. Who knows? But anyways, that's what it was. Obviously 2KU is where you practice. And then the Mypark, obviously guys, like we can't click it, so I can just only talk about it, leave some screenshots for you guys. Basically guys, this is where the neighborhood got introduced, and you know, they strayed away from the park, which made 15, 16 and a little bit of 17 be successful. They strayed away from that and they changed their business tactics to the neighborhood, to where they can market stuff, or you know, have stuff around the neighborhood where they can make money from it, from ads and things of that nature. And it pretty much failed. You know, in the beginning we thought it was going to be really good, but it ended up not being good at all. We got the neighborhood / playground or whatever, and basically all it was, they allowed us to play about 3 games in the playground, which was, you know, the concept of that was decent, because you got to play inside of the new park that we thought was going to be good, but it obviously got stale. You got to play 3 games in there, and then you got to try out for whatever you picked as the NBA team you wanted to try out for, and then the Prelude was done. That was literally it, guys. Like I said, Prelude, an action or event serving as an introduction. So it was like they was literally just giving us an intro. It's just like doing an essay and writing the intro. The intro is just an introduction to the essay. And you know, as 2K fans, we don't deserve that. We deserve more, a little bit more than that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave some screenshots for you guys so you guys can see all it was. They did have a little shooting area. If you guys don't know, 2K18 had, like, the first court was Flyers, the second court was, I think it was Sunset, the third court was Rivet, and then the court all the way in the back was like a 2s court that had like some legend paintings on it. But yeah, the first court, which was Flyers, it allowed you to shoot around, pick your jump shot. So yeah, you were allowed to see your animations and things like that. But remember, last year they allowed you to actually go in the 2K store in the 2K17 Prelude, and then in 2K18 they kind of got away from it. So I'm pretty sure they started to figure out that, you know, it wasn't really a good idea to have people purchasing VC already, because, you know, it was messing up. So yeah, that was the 2K18 Prelude. It was definitely not good at all. I definitely did not enjoy this one at all, simply because of how short it was. The 2K17 Prelude felt a little bit longer, maybe because you was in a, yeah, it actually was longer because you were in actual games, you know, against college teams. And then in 2K18 you just played quickly a game of 21 in Park 3 times, and then you got a little quick a little quick tryout in a team practice facility. So yeah, that was 2K18 Prelude, guys. Let's get on to 2K19. All right, y'all. So here we go with this, man. So the Preludes, honestly, so far out of all the Preludes and whatever, you know, I would say 17 might have had the best Prelude. 19 Prelude. Oh man. So you guys don't know. You guys see the bottom left right there. It says copying game features will not be present. Man, I don't. 2K19's Prelude. I don't know, guys. Obviously, you gotta I think they bring you to 2KU. Yeah, so you go to 2KU and you gotta wait for the entire a Prelude to copy. I don't know what was the difference between 18's Prelude and 17 Prelude where we couldn't just load onto the dang screen, but all of a sudden you gotta wait for the game to copy. So obviously it was the Warriors and Cavaliers, but LeBron left that, you know, he left. Then you just had the, you know, these teams are here in the Prelude. But yeah, I'm gonna let this game copy, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys. First, let's see if I get a green with Curry real quick. Let's see if I could get a green with Curry. You guys know I always play on 2K. Everybody usually plays on this. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a green with Curry. Let's see. Oh my, shooting like Curry. McFlurry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna let the game copy and then come right back to you guys. All right, y'all. So here we are. 2K19 Prelude. Now, obviously, we're able to, you know, I'm able to click through this stuff because the servers are not down for 2K19 yet. Sometime next year they'll put these servers down because it's like a 2-year span, and then they turn up the servers. But like right here, if you click the Prelude or the 2K, what is it right here? The 2K19 Prelude info. So basically all it is just another link to go buy the game. You guys don't know, in 2K19, if you got the game or whatever, you got to play it 4 days early. You guys see right here, they allow you to either you could have pre-ordered the Legend Edition or just a standard edition. Now, they got rid of the little 2K18 thing where they was charging people $150. That was really bad. I don't know why they did that, but they did it anyways. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna begin my career just so I can show you guys what this was like. You know what I'm saying? I can give you guys a more in-depth look on what it was like versus 18 and 17. I couldn't do that for you guys. Only thing I could do for you guys is just throw screenshots in there really quickly. Because the servers were down for those, but it was nothing spectacular, honestly. You know, it's not like I was gonna play the game anyway, so it's like, hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, we're just gonna go through this. Now, I'm not gonna go through the entire Prelude. It's gonna be just like snippets. So you guys know, just pick a random face scan, whatever, right? This was the face scan that everybody picked. So this was the Prelude, guys. You come to here, pick your player, pick what you want to be. I'll just for the fun of it, I'll make my build exactly with the same way I made them in 19. 19 and 18, I had the same exact builds. And then when 20 came out, obviously you guys know the 2-way 3-level facilitator, man. Link in description if you guys haven't seen how to make that build yet. But yeah, we'll just throw something in real quick. Just throwing that. Yes, sir. Then we'll go number 47. Continue. Gotta keep it going, man. Gotta keep it going. And I don't know, 19, like, I don't know, 17 Prelude had me super duper hyped because, yeah, I don't know, it's just maybe just the memories of the park still being there or whatever. But yeah, 17 Prelude had me super hyped. 18 Prelude was the worst one by far. 18 was just such a bad game, and like overall it was a really bad game. And it's funny because I hit 99 overall that year because I was trying to grind on my YouTube channel, but I had no clue it would end up being the worst game. So yeah, I think it was shot creating primary and then 3-point shooting secondary. Yeah, this is definitely what I went with. Yeah, I definitely went with shot creating first and then 3-point shooting second. On to the next. So this was a Prelude. You're allowed to, it's just like the other ones, guys. You're allowed to make your player or whatever. And then once you make that player, you get 1 player per account. Once you finish the Prelude, they have a little link where you can go on ahead and buy the game. Now, that's good business tactics right there because a lot of people have bought the game like that. They played the Prelude like, oh yeah, I'm ready, I'll buy the game, you know? This is the earliest, if you guys don't know, I did pre-order 2K21. So this is the earliest that I pre-ordered 2K before, but I think I probably went with the short or the lowest weight simply for the acceleration, vertical speed, and lateral quickness. I said forget about the contact, dunk strength, and box out, right? Click that, and then we get straight into the Prelude. I hope. No, we got wingspan. We got wingspan. So they got you walking around like you're in a showcase or something. Wingspan, I'm sure I minimized it to get the best 3-point shot, ball control, mid-range, and 3-point shot possible. So that was the making of the player, guys. And the other ones were just like this too. Like you make your player, they allow you to pick your build or whatever, and then you head straight into the Prelude. So yeah, we're gonna get into it and let's see what happens. All right, so the very next second we get hit with an error code. We're getting hit with straight errors. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is a little weird. Got hit with an error code. I don't know if they're gonna send me back to the main menu or what. But guys, basically all the 2K19 Prelude was, you simply just play in China. You play in China about 2 to 3 games in China, and then you get a call that you're getting called for a tryout. They make you leave on a little airport jet or whatever, and then the Prelude is literally over. It's the same thing. It's just an introduction to 2K19. It was nothing crazy, but I just wanted to show you guys the MyPlayer build or whatever. I'm trying to see if I can get to the screen where it allows you to like upgrade your player. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know if it's because the servers are still up and then I deleted the game, but my account, I don't know, but I don't really care about 2K19 anymore at this point anyways, simply because 2K21 is around the corner. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm just gonna leave some screenshots for you guys, and then we'll get into the last one, which is the 2K20 demo. So 17, 18, 19 was considered to be the Prelude, which was an introduction, and then they came with the 2K20 demo, which was a demonstration of the game. So a demo is supposed to be better. So let's get straight into the 2K20 demo. All right, you guys, so here we are finally into the demo. Now this is 2K20 demo right here. Obviously we're in the year 2K20 right now, and I could finish off this video talking about the 2K20 demo and what should be the 2K21 demo. But yeah, so obviously the demo is a demonstration of the product, guys. So it's a demonstration of the product, which is obviously better than a Prelude, which is an introduction to something more important, right? The demo, this was the first year of demo. Remember, they got rid of the Prelude, which was involved in 17, 18, and 19, and now we have the demo. So obviously you guys see right here, just like 2K19, it has to start copying, or was it 19 or 18? I don't know, maybe it might have been 19 that makes you copy too. But yeah, it's kind of annoying with the copying, but I guess the game just, I don't know, man. All I know is dang, I wanted the ball like Curry. Too bad. But yeah, Klay Thompson's here. So you don't do like a 5v5 in this, but you do get to shoot around, test around 2KU. So yeah, this is what 2KU is, guys. Like, hey, you get to practice this stuff. But yeah, once this game finishes copying again, I'm gonna tell you guys about the 2K20 Prelude. Or, I said Prelude, 2K20 demo, and then I'll tell you guys what I think the 2K21 demo should look like. All right, you guys. So here it is, the NBA 2K20 demo. This is what it was, a demonstration. Now keep in mind, in the past we were able to only use 1 player per account. So when you made your player and you made your build or whatever, that was it. You made 1 player, got to play like 3 to 4 games, and then the Prelude was over. But this is the demo, so obviously things got a little bit different. Now they just added these quick games right here, which is actually not nothing too crazy. You only get 5 games of this and you can't switch. So this was pretty decent, I guess, but they added this afterwards. Like this wasn't a part of the demo when the game first came out. They came out with it afterwards, and as you guys can see right there, you only have 5 games. Now if you click this right here, obviously 2K18, they had the standard edition, then it was the legend edition, then it was the legend gold edition. 2K19, it was just the legend edition and the standard edition. But this year, or 2K20, they came back with that, the standard edition, then the digital deluxe, which this one was 80, and then the legend edition, which was only 100. So yeah, for some reason 2K18 had the most expensive copy of 2K, which was pretty dumb. Even though it came with a poster and cards, it was like that much for it. But guys, here's the thing. So I can't play this because they have the players that I have here. It's already, you know, it's like it's already there. But yeah, so basically all it was, guys, you guys know how the builder is. But the best part about this, guys, you were able to make 6 players. So not only were you able to make just one, but you were able to make 6 players. You were able to test out your badges. Like, you could test out each and every single badge you wanted to use. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the demo. Now, the only really bad thing about it was there's only 1 game per player, but if you really thought about it, it was 6 games. So if you knew you wanted to make a certain build, you could make that build 6 or 5 more times, and then you could play 5 or 6 different games with the build, you know, testing out the badges. You know, the 2K20 demo was definitely the best in my opinion. Obviously 2K17 demo was pretty, or 2K17 Prelude was good to me because it just, I guess you could say, nostalgic or whatever you want to say. But yeah, guys, that is it for this. In terms of the 2K21 demo, guys, stay tuned for it. I'm not sure what exactly they'll do, but I do know for sure they're gonna build off upon it. So you guys definitely can't expect it to look something like this again. We'll have this 2KU. The you know, obviously the copies will be available down below with the 2K21 Mamba Forever Edition. You know, it's gonna show you can buy it. I'm sure they'll have something pertaining to PS5 about the inside of the demo too. I'm sure they'll give us quick game 2, at least 5 games like how they did right here. And we're gonna get the My Player Builder again, because I think they're gonna do the My Player Builder again, along with, you know, with the badge testing. And, you know, if we get new badges, it's gonna be pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, guys, that is the ending of the video. The history of the 2K Prelude / demo. We had 3 years of Prelude and 1 year of demo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It did take me about a good 2 to 3 hours to make this video, so I would really appreciate it if you guys smash the like button, gave me 50 likes on this video. Let's aim for 50 likes, man. But make sure you guys leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel so you guys never miss any of my 2K21 videos like this, and my 2K20 gameplay, along with some 2K20 streams heading on into the new 2K. Yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, guys, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss another upload, man. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. It's your boy Jermaine, and I'm out, y'all. Peace. I'll catch you on the next one.